Alright, it has begun.
Well, I see it in the YouTube feed as upcoming, so...
I think that did it. I think that did it. Okay, still... It looks like... Still hasn't gotten to the stream, it looks like. Give it a bit.
Wait, are we
there
seeing...
it goes. Yes.
Are we seeing Gret
There you
talk
go.
right now?
We're muted because we're setting things up.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure that didn't bug out on you.
Alright, it looks like, yeah, it's going through. It's going through. Everything's good. It's operational. Oh, or not.
Alright, well...
Paris. City of...
Hold on.
It appears everything's working.
So, I just want to welcome everyone. Oh, shoot. Did it go away again? I just want to welcome everyone. I have a couple things I have to say before we begin. But first of all, please let me know, chat. Can everyone see everything? Everyone can hear fine? Alright, I'll let you know if everyone can. I got a letter from my brother that I found when I woke up. Turns out, wherever I had wandered to, Sokka and Hakoda found me, and they warmed me up and made sure I was okay until I woke up from my fever. You know, it's very easy to recover from a fever in the Southern Water Tribe. It's very cold. But I found this letter from my brother. Dear Zula, after the events that took place yesterday, I have called off the dates my council has put me on and have embarked on a journey to find a special herb that was used in the old days to treat shell-shocked soldiers. I'm hoping it can be of some use to you as well. Of course, Uncle warned me that the herb looks very similar to a different one that causes rampant hallucinations, so I might be out looking for a while. I love you and I believe in you. Your big brother, Zuko. Anyway, while Zuko's off collecting stupid flowers or whatever, I'm here with Sokka to solve our problems in a more productive way, right, Sokka?
I mean, I got nothing better to do, except solve mysteries, which are quite fun, I must say.
So since we're both depresso espressos, and we're not going to give in to anxiety, we're going to solve mysteries, because we're brilliant. Would you like to join us? The answer is yes, of course, because why wouldn't you want to? We're so fun and charismatic, right, Sokka?
Of course! Just say yes or she'll burn you.
So, let's start.
Paris. City of love, romance, and dreams.
Gross. This is the city of love,
So they
apparently.
say.
This is your city, not my
I used
city.
to say it too.
Dang, Skippy.
But ever since
Oh,
that
she has my
day,
hair.
day of the
Yeah, she
murder,
does kind of look like
I've
you.
always associated my beloved Paris with death.
Okay, maybe I do like it. It's a city of love, but she associates it with death? My kind of lady.
I don't know, I thought the idea of a revolution, especially if company's named after that, might not ring well in your... interests?
Revolution, justice, screaming for solution!
Wait.
What?
Sorry, I saw someone named Neil Breen. That name sounds familiar.
Neil Breen? Is he a friend of yours?
No, I believe he's more a friend of Logan.
Somehow I feel like he'd make the kind of plays that you would enjoy.
It is kind of interesting, though. I heard that the guy who, like, made all this, also worked on something called,
I was at
Watchmen?
home having a bath when my editor called.
I hate it when my editor
Get your
calls.
ass over to the Palais Royal now. You got an interview. With Pierre Carchon. Yes, the Pierre Carchon. No photos, so leave your gear at home. He asked for you personally. Don't ask me why. Anyhow, this could be big, so if he makes a pass, don't forget.
I think we have to kill the president.
Just
I think that's
smile,
the plot.
Say yes, and keep taking notes.
It's always the
and so
president.
very
I know.
Pierre
Boring.
Carchon was
Why can't it be someone more inconsequential? Like, I don't know.
One of the most infamous adulterers
The idea
in
guy?
Europe. He and his
let's
wife
not go
were
that
just one step down from royalty. Whoa.
Well, what is that?
But unless you
I don't
think
know,
that
but I don't like it.
Is that why? You wear Warriors wolf paint like that, don't you? That's you.
Here I
No,
was.
With
no.
all that eyeliner.
His
Of the
his
media
game,
team
his
and
eyeliner
the
game is
team.
completely off.
Completely. The vibes are off.
Yeah, no, that just does not
It's
look
too
right.
tilted.
In motion a chain of events which would change my life forever.
Yes? What is it?
Alright, this
Madame,
is
my
allegedly
name is
gonna change
Nicolas.
our lives forever.
I'm here to see Monsieur Carchon.
Come up. We're on the first floor.
Life-changing adventures.
Madame Carchon, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, I'm sure.
This is what it's like to visit
Queen is
Toph's
certainly
parents.
living up to her reputation.
Yeah, I've been there once. It is. Yeah, that is actually exactly
What
how
it's
it
like,
looks.
right? That's exactly
Just,
how they are.
just a little
Oh.
bit less.
I know little of my husband's
European.
business affairs.
I have
and I
unironically
care
seen them
even
serve
less.
each other wine
I
and go,
certainly have no
ah, the
intention of
economy.
watching you Pour over yet another pretty little gesture.
You're too kind, Madame.
Thanks. I hate it.
Toph says, you're not caffeine. Your depresso, espresso, and anxiety are brewing trouble. You sound steeped in misery. Please take care of yourself and drink lots of water and eat 3 good camomiles a day.
I was a friend of your father.
Ah!
He was a
She's
great
terrible. She's a criminal. Put her in prison.
Very close. And then he's
Yeah,
dead.
they tried that one time. They didn't
tragic.
quite work out so well.
I must.
Art is
Imelda,
expensive.
your damn
You really
cat's
shouldn't
in
break
my
Ming
study again. Another
vases.
Ming vase, I suppose.
You say vases? I say vases.
You say vases?
Excuse me for one moment.
I say vases.
Is this what the
You
Fire Nation and the Water
journalists are
Tribe went
getting
over
younger
war
each
about?
year.
Perhaps
I don't know how to
it's
say
the world
vase.
getting older, Madame. That was no cat.
God, what?
Well, it's fine. You can call it vase if you want, and I'll be right. It's okay to be wrong. Because it's definitely vase. Alright, now let's solve this mystery.
He's dead. I must call the police.
Oh,
You'd better stay here.
I guess someone already killed the
There was a
president.
man.
We're off
It
the
was the
hook.
mime. Do you think
Oh, thank goodness.
See, he was a warrior. He had warrior paint, and then he killed the president.
No wonder they called her the Ice Queen. She would have been top of my list of suspects. If I
No
hadn't
wonder they
seen
called her
attack
the Ice
myself.
Queen. She was a frigid
And if I
bitch.
hadn't
That's
come
what she
across a
means to
couple of
say.
murders
Well, I'm glad someone is able to say, because I don't think
one
I can.
of the most
That's all right.
important men
You've
in
got that
the
dog in you, but not that bitch.
And here was I,
Yeah,
Nico
Suki kind of chased
Poulard.
that out.
alone at the scene of the crime. Should I wait for the cops? Or start my own investigation?
I like to think she's really just staring
was a
at nothing,
no-brainer.
having this long monologue, and like the woman's gonna walk in and be like, "What are you doing?"
Oh, there's a movie that did something like that. That was fantastic.
What movie was it?
It wasn't a good movie, but it was Green Hornet.
So, Sokka's actually a real theaterophile, so if there's any plays that you really like from the big screen, ask Sokka about them. He knows a lot about them. He studied that.
Yeah, I heard some people try to make like these silent pictures. It's just you see a bunch. It's almost like a bunch of them back to back. Just no, talking or stuff like that. You have to have someone on a deduk just nearby playing music.
Personally, I think it's savage. I think live theater is the way to go, but that's just me.
Clearly, you've never seen the Ember Island Players.
Oh, I've seen them. They're terrible. I hate them. I hope they all get banished.
Oh, I'm so glad we can agree on
That's
that.
why I said live theater and not live trash.
Touche.
All right, let's see. Briefcase icon is our inventory. That makes sense. The diary is our diary. That's helpful. Question mark to get hints. And the spanner icon to save and restore. Okay. So we can look at things. Alright. What's that?
The bookcase was filled with obscure first editions.
So the bookcase has books in it. What a shock. What about this thing?
A bust of Pierre Carchon, humble servant of La France.
Pretty tiny bust.
I've got to say, this place doesn't feel very humble.
Yeah, and I like my bust bigger. Like, I like that one now. That's a bust. Talk about being busty. What do you like better, the
Pierre
small bust
Carchon
or the big
again.
bust?
His eyes seemed to follow me around the room.
Do I need to answer that?
Oh, so you're kind of a all busts are good bust kind of guy?
Well, I mean,
Mine
certainly
don't
big
come
busts,
from
and I cannot
a
lie.
compost, At least that's what.
Well, you other wolf warriors can't
Some
deny.
people hate searching corpses for clues. Me, I'm okay with it. Reminds me of an old boyfriend.
Wait,
I like
what?
this girl. I like her.
Wait,
In his pocket, I
did her
found
old
a
boyfriend
text
die
of
and she,
Photo
like,
de la
searched his
Papier.
corpse?
I respect women's rights and women's wrongs.
There was no going back now.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, if you died,
It
I would
was one
definitely
of my
search your
hate
corpse for
tips.
clues.
My favorite, in fact. It must
Thank
have fallen
you.
when I was
To
let
avenge
down.
you! As a friend!
Carchon had
You're
been
not going to be the
shot.
reason I'm the corpse in the first place, are you?
Carchon
Now,
had
don't be
been
ridiculous.
shot.
Why would I kill you? It
I
wouldn't be a
closed
very
his
good
eyes.
mystery.
It was the least I could do for the
Okay,
poor
she
fellow.
closed his eyes for his dignity, but
I opened his
I
eyes.
opened them.
Best to leave the crime scene as I
Eh?
found it.
Yeah, and then I closed them.
eh.
Closed his eyes.
And then
I
opened them. And then
I-
closed them. And then
I-
opened them. And
I-
then closed them. And then opened them. What do you think?
Leave them open. Even though they're
I closed
haunting.
his eyes. It was the
So
least.
haunting.
Carchon.
Alright. Anything else?
No, I
What
think
about
that's
his
everything.
hand? I think we got. What about this glass? That looks like it's a clue.
Oh, yeah, just...
A small round piece of glass had been cut out of the pane. This was a
Glass
professional
benders.
job.
Wait, why is there broken glass down here if he...
I didn't want to call me old-fashioned.
I don't know, maybe it was whatever... It was the vase?
The
yeah, that doesn't
killer
make
must
sense.
have used a ladder to reach the window. He was long gone. Guess he folded that ladder up, popped it in his pocket, and took it with
Or
him.
he climbed up that ornament.
Man, this is why I don't get modern art. They always seem to end up being an accessory to crime.
That's what I'm saying. Modern art is a joke. A
The
scam.
police could turn up at any minute. Somewhere there were clues to the murder, and I needed to find them.
So somebody in chat said this. I can't believe that Sokka is on a date with Azula.
Huh?
The only date we're on is a date with Destiny to solve this crime.
Yeah! Yeah, just that.
Besides, don't be ridiculous. We both have girlfriends, right?
I reckoned that cloth.
Yeah,
would
right now mine's
just
just
turn
hanging out with
to-
Ty Lee. I do that
Yeah.
a lot lately.
Even
And
my
mine's hanging out with
fingernail
Suki.
wouldn't fit into such a small hole.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Even my fingernail wouldn't fit into such a small
She
hole.
says you don't fit in the small hole.
You know what? I'm gonna leave that one alone.
What about this?
Aha.
Look at that. I'm the genius.
You are just so damn good at this stuff.
Look, even the game is telling me how
Instead
good I
of
am.
comforting Imelda, I was ransacking her flat. Why?
'Cause she's got a lot
there
of rich
was
stuff you need.
something going on here.
All right,
I
I'll
haven't
confess it.
read.
Tylee's not actually
She's been
dating
rude-
me. She's dating Suki.
Wait, what?
Your business. I don't know how to explain that.
No, they're just hanging
It was a boat
out.
ticket stamped Bateau de la
If you say
Conciergerie.
so.
When I was a little girl, Papa
Right,
used
so
to
that's a
take me on the
ticket.
Bateau
Wait, why'd you say it
Mouche as
like
a
that?
treat.
How did I say what?
About if you say so.
If you say so.
The cloth was embroidered.
Why are you saying it
with
like
an
that?
unusual symbol.
I'm not trying to mean anything.
Maybe a
Just,
safe.
you know, if you say so. I believe you.
Suki! Suki!
Oh, let her be, Sokka.
Yeah, she's not gonna
A
hear anyway.
magnificent antique table.
All right, what about this painting?
Imelda had talent, but I certainly wasn't going to tell her that.
Because she sucks. I get it.
Wait, what's that below?
What is that?
It was a tube of acrylic paint. French ultramarine.
Oh, it's blue. My favorite color.
Just the color I was after for my
Ah, the
bathroom.
color of the water
I'm sorry,
tribe.
I have to go.
And my
Someone-
fire.
Very true.
If anything, I think you owe
Young
me
lady, what are
for
you
making
doing?
blue
Oh, this
acceptable
paint.
to the Fire Nation.
It's my favorite color. For God's sake, keep the damn.
Oh, it's her favorite color. It is me.
It really is.
She likes blue. She likes checking corpses for clues. Her assassination target died immediately,
Excuse
quite
me,
easily,
madame.
without her lifting a finger.
Yes?
Well, as long as it was a quick,
Chat
fast, and
says,
painless.
Sokka, you should watch Mythbusters. You'd love it. It's
Sorry,
exactly what you think it is.
One moment. I think I need to. Never mind. Sorry, say what was that again about Mythbusters? Oh, I love Mythbusters.
Sounds like something you'd like. All right, so we can ask you about the president, ask you about that scary mime, or ask about this face. I have no idea who it is. What do you think?
Was that your boss without the glasses?
I don't know. I don't know who he is.
Let's ask who this mystery person is.
Who
Middle
is this
manager.
now?
Husband, no, my
Oh.
father.
I have no idea.
Oh,
You didn't
that
know him.
really
Yeah,
could have been
they
useful if we
pull
knew
out.
that.
If
so
we'd
that
known
was-
any
There
of
were
that,
lots
I
of people
agree.
I didn't know, most of them women.
Oh, sounds like her husband used to cheat on her. That's unfortunate. I feel kind of bad for her now. All right, tell us about the president.
I am so sorry for your loss, madame.
No, you're not. You're a journalist. Journalists don't feel sorry.
Not true.
We shall see.
Why did your husband send for me? What did he want to discuss?
I have no idea. His business was his business.
Sounds like a
He never
terrible
told you anything.
marriage.
No.
Yeah, they
Frankly,
just
I preferred
don't
it that way.
sound happy at all. do
At
they?
all. Well, he's dead now.
Why would a mime want to kill your husband?
Because
Yeah,
I hired him.
plenty of
Oh,
enemies.
Oh
shit.
shit! She just confesses the game ends.
This is quite a secret.
There's no mystery. We
I
instantly
suppose you're
solved
already
it.
inventing headlines.
We're so
I'm a
brilliant.
journalist.
Don't patronize me.
So she hates
We're
journalists.
all
All right,
cut from
fine.
the same cloth.
Yeah,
Do you have
that's
any moral
understandable.
sense at all?
Okay, she asked if we have moral sense, and we can either pretend to be an angel or pretend to be a demon. What do you think? Rock, paper, scissors for it?
Okay. Damn it!
I win, but I'm a good person now, so I'm gonna hit the
That's
angel.
why I do this job.
You do it to your name and print.
As if my editor gets the byline, I just do the work.
Well,
Ding?
don't expect my sympathy.
The police will
But
be
why
here
are you
soon, madame.
dinging?
Is there anything
Nothing. I just
you'd
heard
like me
that
to
for some reason I
contact?
heard dings the
Family?
last
Just
time.
in your head for
No.
some reason you can't
I have
explain.
no-
Yeah, I don't know why.
Pierre and I were. He was all I had, really. Not much, was it?
He was the president of France!
That was my role.
How is that not much?
She never let me in.
I know one thing, madame.
What?
If you want to find out who killed your husband, then you let me do the job, not the police.
Why? How do I know I can trust you?
Because I'm a plucky protagonist. All right, angel or demon? Rock, paper, scissors? Rock, paper, scissors. I win again, and I'm a good person, so I'm just gonna
Husband
keep
invited
being
me here today
good.
because he needed me. I think he knew somebody wanted to kill him, and he knew I could help.
I doubt it was your database he was after.
You're wrong.
Poor
was
Sokka.
onto
Always
his
picks
killers already,
paper.
I am
Good
sure.
old paper! Nothing beats that!
Nothing beats paper. Are you that afraid of
All I
scissoring?
need is a few more minutes to look around before the police come.
You really did
He
have a
turned
moral
all red,
sense.
chat. You should see him.
I trust
Oh,
so.
poor baby
And
boy.
perhaps Pierre really did think that you could help. Of course it wouldn't have stopped him seducing you.
No one
too.
tell her anything.
Here, take this. It's the key to the drawing room next to the library at the end of the hall. It was Pierre's room. I rarely went in there. I
All
couldn't.
right, all right.
I
Let
was
me
too
investigate
scared to
already.
find
This
fire.
woman talks forever.
Thank you.
Wait, they
I
stayed in
promise
separate
you won't
bedrooms?
regret this.
It sounds like their marriage was on the rocks.
Much like her drinks, probably.
Let's see. Boring. All right, let's investigate now. We can go to different places, like maybe this door.
I thought of leaving, but
Okay, fine. Let's go this way. then.
All right, back to the room we were at before.
We were already at. Maybe there's another room we can go into now.
Oh, maybe.
Because she did give me a key.
So there's that one there with the open door.
I think that's the one
the
we
door
came from.
was locked.
Oh, yep, there's the key.
And she just gave us a key. So if I had to guess, since I definitely wasn't listening to her. Yep, there
now
we go.
we were getting.
See, you don't even have to listen to them. You get the gist. You get the vibe. You know, that's enough.
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of mystery solvers are we if we can't even figure out what they're saying?
Okay, not gonna lie, from a distance,
love.
I thought that was Aang in the
As the
orange.
poet said, the past
This
a
is
distant
Aang,
country.
everyone.
What did
This
I
is
miss
Aang when he
something?
gets
I'm
old.
just saying at
according
a
to Sokka.
distance.
Yeah. And
oh.
there's his husband, you, in the future. There you are.
Oh, hey, there's Sun,
The
Sun, Moon,
painting
Moon.
was
Oh,
attached
yeah, Sun,
firmly
Sun,
to the
Moon,
wall.
Moon.
The painting.
Wait,
was
we get
attached
your
firmly
dogs?
to the wall. There was
Apparently.
the very faintest
I mean,
of
the
pic-
wolves are technically ours, right?
See? That looks like Aang!
Wait a minute.
Behind the picture.
Oh,
was
that's
a
also
safe.
important.
Can we open it? Is the question.
Well, it looks like something goes in there, not unlike that little device you have.
Let's see.
In the safe was some kind of.
Wow, that,
artifact.
That is
There
a
were strange
suggestive
symbols on
artifact,
the
isn't it?
surface.
What kind of game is
Printers
this?
blocks I'd made at art school. If there was one
Why
thing
is
I learned
everything
about
Freudian?
They are always important. But these symbols scratched into stone were impossible to read. I needed to find a way of
Look at my
printing them.
eyepiece.
At least
Nope,
the
I
I
stone
can't
don't
read
think
it.
they can see the subtitles
But
because the
what could I
subtitles
use
are at
for
the top
ink?
of the screen.
And what could I print on? Sure, I was stealing, but I knew Imelda didn't know about the artifact, and Carchon was
To
part
be
of
fair,
the
even I
plan.
can barely see them. They're tiny.
They're tiny. I wonder if there's a way to. Can we change them? Let's see.
Nope. Great accessibility options.
Yeah, right? And there's no way to change the subtitles.
Nope. Apparently not.
They show up at the top of the screen, chat, so I think that's why you're not seeing them. They're covered up. I'm sorry. For what it's worth, so far we found an artifact and a guy's been
No, it
murdered.
is very.
Let me see. We got this weird artifact. Let's
The
look at it.
artifact was like an old.
The
printer's
artifact was
block.
like an old printer's
covered
block
in
covered in
symbols.
symbols. Alright, so it's the kind of thing where if you roll it in ink and then roll it out, you'll make a message. Okay.
Sounds about right.
I think I could do that. I just need paper. Is there paper?
As
anywhere?
expected, the desk was yet another priceless antique. Yawn. The blotter.
Oh wow, a priceless antique.
Boring.
It was a carved elephant. But not just any carved elephant. It had been made by my father.
her father
I
carved
knew
it.
for certain because in my carved into so
Like her father and Pierre were having an
I
affair.
decided to take the carved
Oof. She just stole that. Look at it. She was like, oh, my dad made one like this. I'm going to steal it.
It's my
I
birthright.
need a sheet of blotting paper.
Oh, I know what to do. You need to...
Putting the paint straight on the cylinder.
Yeah, I think we need to put the paint on the.
In this tray.
Oh, I was gonna say the paper. That makes more sense.
Yeah, because we don't want to get it on the paper. We can't blot it.
I'd spread blue paint over the bottom of the tray. It was ruined. I was a very bad girl.
I like how we
but
just
also
ruined
quite
this
a clever
woman's
one.
tray. Just completely ruined it. All right. So now let's roll the phallic object in the lady's nectar.
I rolled the artifact in the paint until it was completely
That looks
coated.
like
That thing you had
An
earlier.
antique tray. Not a lot I could do with that.
that symbol looks like this. All right, let's spread it out on the blotting paper.
Genius. The roller and the paint worked just as I planned. But what did it say?
Subjuice. SDSSDSS. What's subjuice?
I don't think I'm allowed to say.
You got any subjuice for me, Sokka? Oh, look, this is the order of subjuice drinking. First the sub, then the dom, then the sub, then the sub, then the dom, and then the sub 2 more times.
Yeah, it makes sense. The dom make the sub drink more.
Yeah, makes sense.
It was some kind of coded message.
It was some kind of
said,
coded...
"Subjudice."
Subjudice.
I may not have learned a lot as a
Judice.
journalist, but that was a term I knew well. It means a legal case.
It's a
that is
legal
before
case
the
that is
courts.
before the courts. Oh, that makes
Below
sense.
it was a sequence of letters. I suddenly realized there was a connect. The boat ticket was stamped back. The conciergerie on the Ile de la... So, subjudice could, in this case, mean literally
Under the law
below
courts.
the con... I
Below
was
the
pretty sure
concierge.
I'd found all I could here. And besides, all this was a huge story. But I would... And if I could just
Oh my gosh,
remember the
stop
name
talking.
of that fancy prize you get for being an ace journalist, I was definitely going to win it this time.
What is the prize that journalists win? She couldn't remember the name of it.
Is that Pulitzer?
Is it a Pulitzer? I know Pulitzers are definitely... Because a Peabody's for, like, novels, right?
I
Locked.
think so.
Not
So it
surprising,
must be a
really.
Pulitzer.
I guess we go back the other way then.
Wait, does this key work here, too?
It didn't work.
Damn it!
But I guess it would have been surprising if it had.
You never know. Some people use the same key for everything.
I guess we have to go back the Oh, that... Never mind.
Okay, what about you smash it with the elephant?
No, the elephant!
That father made, apparently. Read this key. No, alright, we can't open it. Fine. Fine, I accept that. We got the clue. We know where we have to go. We have to go under a boat or something.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you have a gun that we can use to shoot the door down with?
Subjuice sounds like Gamer Girl bathwater, but worse. Would you ever drink Gamer Girl bathwater?
No, I'm classy.
Are
Medieval
you?
pageant. Original, no doubt. The tapestry.
Okay, what if someone gave you Gamer Girl bathwater of, like, your favorite girl?
I couldn't leave without saying goodbye to Imelda.
Why wouldn't I just be in the bath with her?
I don't know, probably because she spends all her time with Ty Lee, suspiciously.
They're not doing anything!
You know, denial sounds like it should be the name of a river.
Look, we're both people of science and facts.
I'm trying
Denial's our game!
Did you find
True.
anything useful?
Alright, gotta say goodbye to this woman.
It was Pierre's. What does this statue
It
have
was
to do with-
Pierre's. What is the statue?
need to
Please,
know.
I need to
It was
know.
given
It was
By a
given to me
friend.
by a friend.
Something to do with
Africa.
He never explained
He never
anymore.
explained
No.
anymore. No,
But
I think it was
important
important
to
to
him.
him, always on display. Why?
It
They
was
were
carved
having
by
an
my
affair.
father. Oh, I see.
It was carved by my
Yeah.
father.
Imelda, thank you, my... And if the police... don't worry. Your subjudice was the key.
Subjudice was the key.
I decided to head straight if there was a way of getting...
Okay, so we have to get under the concierge. That's what Subjudice told her.
Carchon wasn't the type for messing about on the river. He was up to something down here. Something that got him killed.
Alright, what if it was Yue's bathwater? Like moon bathwater? Which I guess
An
is
old
magical
boyfriend
and
of
sacred.
mine owned a barge once.
Okay, that would have some healing
And-
properties,
oh.
probably.
Yeah, would you drink that?
I mean, if I was sick and it healed me, yeah, I'd probably consider it.
See, that's what I thought. Everybody has that bathwater
I
they would
wasn't
drink.
leaving yet. I had a...
Ooh, that looks like the symbol. The one on
The
the...
cross looked
The
familiar.
Christmas tree.
I'd seen it before.
Explains
It was
all.
embroidered on the lace I knew.
Alright, so what was the order of that thing it said again? SDSSDSS?
Yes, that's what
I
it
tried pushing the fence, but it wouldn't move. A strange pair of locks.
Oh, so it's a sliding puzzle.
I feel like this is where the SDSS thing makes sense, but that doesn't make sense.
I think it's just a sliding block
Yeah.
puzzle.
I'm terrible at these.
Well, I suppose not everyone can be brilliant, but it's not your fault. You can't help it. Let's see. What's frustrating is they can only seem to slide one way. So if I slide those up there, I can move these. I can move these down. Move that further.
Huh.
What? Impressed?
Very.
Alright. Still not complete, though. There's more to do.
I feel like you could slide those ones vertically as well. But I guess not. Oh! Oh, slide the bottom one down then.
Huh?
The bottom middle one. Slide that to the right.
Yes, I'm
Oh.
getting there, I'm getting there. It's because I have to try to... I can do that, but it doesn't get it all the way. I have to move this out of the way. Then that out of the way. Then that out of the way. Then that can go lower. And that can go higher.
Wait, bring
I
those...
have to get this one out of the way.
Go back, those last two you did, so, middle top one, bring that back down.
This one?
Yes. Move that when you're on to the side. Oh.
That's what I'm saying. I wasn't lost.
Ah! Never mind. I thought I saw something for a split second, but it's gone.
It's okay. This is pretty tricky. But basically what we have to do is move this out of the way. That's our main enemy. So, what we can do... Hold on. This guy. I can move that way, and then this will move, which will allow me to move these, will allow me to move that out of the way. Then this can go all the way
There we
down.
go. And then we... Yep.
There you go.
Yes. One
Told you I
down.
wasn't lost.
One to go.
All right. I think I saw that one somewhere, and then it was just gone. I was like, ah! Lost it.
Makes sense. I mean, you're very smart. If anything, I have to admit, even when we were enemies in the war, I thought you were brilliant.
I mean, you're pretty brilliant, too. I mean, you completely saw what my plan was and just... Yeah. Yeah.
All right, this one's trickier. We might have to put our heads together for this one.
Okay, so lift these two back up. Lift that one just not all the way. Yeah, right there. I forgot what I was doing. Dang it!
That is the tricky thing with this puzzle. You have to be very focused, apparently.
Of which I currently have none.
Can you imagine if this was real life, and the thing that prevented us from winning was that we couldn't solve a stupid baby block puzzle?
All because of a stupid captain symbol.
How frustrated would you be if that were the truth?
Very. I just call that life!
I can just imagine your intense frustration.
You have no idea.
You're right, I don't. Because I'm smart.
If we just... We could also move the main slide.
I can move that, which means I can move that, but the problem is I need to move this one. This one's the one in the way.
Oh! One to the far left. Move that up.
This one?
Yes. Move that middle one to the left. No. This one.
Okay.
And I can bring that guy down.
Move that further. That was pretty smart, see?
Aha! Oh! Then we can bring these two down. Move that one. I don't know why I thought of doing that. That did absolutely nothing. Well!
No, I think you are onto something. I just think we haven't quite cracked it yet. But you're definitely onto something. It's difficult. They can each only go one way. If I could just get this stupid block somewhere else, then this could come all the way down. I wonder if I can get it further up. No. Okay, let's try to bring the other two down then. Can I at least bring you down?
Bring you down?
I suppose you think that's incredibly clever.
Yeah, just a little bit. Oh! Wait. Move this one back, lift him up, then this one to the side. Once again, I have no idea why I thought that would work.
It's okay. Like I said, you're onto something. We just haven't gotten it all the way to where we need to get it. I need to lift at least one more of these, is what it is. So... Because this is the problem block now. We need to get it all the way down, because all the way up is clearly not working.
Yeah.
Oh, and doing that doesn't fix it. So...
Oh, wait a minute. No. I had an idea, but then I realized no, none of this would work.
Hold on. I could just get this over a little bit more. But these are in the way. Shoot, because this one won't move. I confess, even I'm having a hard time with this one. I hope Chad isn't too bored. But patience makes you a good person or whatever. Let's see. Well, let me reset it. Apparently not.
Uh-oh. Mind if I try for a second?
Go ahead. Give it your best.
No, that didn't do it.
It's this one here that we really need to move.
Yeah.
That's the problem one. Because we need to be able to move that block. So we can get those two moved.
So I can always do one, but I can never get the other.
Mm-hmm. Well, because, okay, basically, we have to find a way to move this block under here. That's what it really wants us to find a way to do. So we can at least, then this can't move back. How incredibly frustrating. All right. I feel like we're worse off than we were in the first place. Is there really no way to reset this? Is there a way to reset? No, I don't want a hint. I just want to reset it.
Maybe not. Well, at least got one done so far.
That's true.
That one back over.
Can I ask you something?
Uh-huh.
Do you intentionally go after girls that wear lipstick, or has it just been a coincidence?
You know, I think it's just been a coincidence.
Do guys like that, girls that wear lipstick?
If they wear it well.
How do you know if they wear it well? That seems really subjective.
I mean, yeah, it kind of is, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, you get a feeling.
You get a feeling.
Yep. I don't know how else to describe it. Okay, I think we may be onto something here. So let's see. Oh!
It's this one. There. Shoot.
Hey, we got him out of the way. Awesome.
Did that much. Don't know how much good it's gonna do.
Okay. Oh! Lift that one up that you're on. And slide that one down. Then you can slide that
All
one
the way
down.
down. We did
Yes!
it! Team Iron, let's go! We're geniuses!
For honing your lockpicking skills.
Oh, we're geniuses!
Ugh. Didn't you say these are for children?
Save. I'm gonna call it Azula and Sokka, but mostly Azula. Confirm.
You know that.
Perfect.
Yep.
We're
A room
geniuses.
full of junk that was one very sophisticated lock system. This place was definitely fishy.
She really is saying what we're thinking.
Yes, she is. This place does look suspicious. You know, I love just going into hidden, what's obviously some kind of cult or secret society places in secret. So much fun.
What's that down there?
What is that over there?
Moving a skiff would only...
What is that? Pick it up. Pick it up, slave. Digital slave.
An old shell case. I wondered what that was doing there.
A shell case, like a turtle shell or a gun shell.
Might be a gun. Ugh. You know what? It's France. I'm sure something was being fired off somewhere.
We still don't know who broke that vase.
No handle. Nothing obvious.
You mean vase, right?
But there
Vase
had to
is the
be
word.
A way to open it.
Sure, we'll go with that. Wait,
All right.
there's a little button right over there.
Yeah, she said it needs something to open it, so I'm gonna try the artifact.
Mystery solved.
Correct!
Carchon's stone cylinder.
I thought it would have been the
Slot
shell.
it
What
into
can I
the
say?
head
When
with a
there's a hole,
satisfying
sometimes you just gotta put something in it.
The words sinister and Dexter were carved on either side. Now any good convent
Oh,
girl
that
like
makes
me knows
sense.
the old Roman
Sinister
formula.
needs to be left-handed.
But what did it mean
I
here?
hate it.
It's a decoder.
So it's SDSSDSS.
A satisfying click told me I turned
Yes,
it
we know
the
there's a
right
satisfying
position.
click. We just made it.
It felt like tumblers in
Okay.
a safe.
Let me look at it. SDSSDSS. Okay.
Cool, so I did remember
S,
correctly.
D, you did.
Another click.
And then S, right?
Another
Yep.
step.
Two S's,
S, S,
1D,
D,
and 2 S's again.
S, S.
Or, yeah. Yep, one more.
I'm trying. It's loading. There we go.
I love the sound of locks clicking open.
Ah, the plot thickens.
Well, that's what happens. When you stick a tube into a hole, things tend to come out thick. What? That's exactly what happened. Am I incorrect?
No, you're not wrong.
I know this is scary
Oh my
for you,
God.
but don't be
The slot
afraid.
came down with a hell of a force.
If you die in the game, you don't die in real life.
So I say, yep,
nothing
totally
to hold it
uncharted
up.
territory.
Oh.
Drop it down.
Try
If
the
I was
bullet
going
shell
to
so you can
take
get
a
that stuck in
closer
there.
look at the
Wait.
I'd have to find a way.
All right, let's see. We'll try it. We'll try the bullet casing to hold this up. I guess you have to hold it up first.
Lifting the cross closed the entrance door and also opened some kind of stone panel. Ingenious.
Jam it. Jam it. You were right. Look at that. She jammed it with the shell casing.
The stone cross was propped up. Now I was getting somewhere.
Now we can check out this button over here.
I guess we gotta put the object in there again.
I touched the slot. Nothing bad happened, which was good. I've always been attached to my fingers.
I think you're
this
right.
slot was designed for something specific. But what?
Oh, we don't have the artifact anymore.
We got the other key though.
We could try it. Let's see.
They are really picky about getting it in.
Yes, they are. Okay, not that one. Not his house
Is there
key.
something else in this room?
What about the elephant trunk? No. So something specific has to go in that hole.
It's not like there's anything else.
A round slot precisely carved into the stonework.
Unless we have to use something else and put the bullet shell in there, but that wouldn't make sense.
Let's find out. Why not?
I removed the shell case.
Wait a minute.
What?
Put the elephant by the door. Try the bullet casing by the door? And
Well,
let's...
now we squished the bullet casing. Let's see if that's what we were supposed to do. Questions for
The stone
Azula and
slab had
Sokka.
flattened
Do you have
one end of the
cryptids or
showcase.
monsters of myth, i.e. werewolves and lake monsters? Oh, we have a lot of them in the Fire Nation. But there's one from the Southern Water Tribe I heard about recently. It was about this ghost named Nini. And what was it? Katara was telling the story, right? About her mother saw this girl named Nini who said she was cold and it turned out to be a ghost or something.
Oh, yeah, no. So she was some girl that I
Good.
guess
Next,
drowned
yes.
years ago. And I guess, no one could find her. They just found her in the water. It was, really.
My theory is the whole ghost thing was just made up because at the end they say that you can still see smoke coming from the chimney. I think it was just a warning to tell people to stay away because, the Fire Nation was raiding you all at the time. That's my theory.
That's possible, yeah.
As far as the Fire Nation, we have a whole bunch of them. But, they don't tell as many of them to you anymore because
This wouldn't hold the
when I was
concept.
growing up, we mostly were
But
just getting
I
told
was
stories
on the
about
right
how
track.
the Water Tribe
I needed to
savages were going to
use
kill us
something-
all.
This wouldn't hold. I needed to use.
Something sturdier.
Okay, maybe that's not sturdy enough. I guess we'll try the bullet again.
But
That's
we
weird.
flattened the bullet. We definitely flattened the bullet. Maybe we can open this another way.
The panel wouldn't move. No sign of any mechanism to poke. I had.
Okay, maybe we put the bullet, we jam that open. This would be very easy if there were two people.
Yeah.
Alright,
That would be.
maybe I can jam it open with the bobby pin. You can't jam that open? You can't jam it open?
I feel like we need to get. I feel like we need to get the cylinder back from the other room, but I don't know how.
Well, if we take the bullet out, the door will open. We can try. Let's
I
see.
removed the shell case.
But yeah, as far as Foreign Nation cryptids, we do have a few of them. For example, there's this one creature that supposedly sucks your blood, and when it does, it can then manipulate your empty corpse and make it, dance and things like that.
I removed the
They're called
stone cylinder.
Whitlicks.
Oh. So we.
Oh, it stays open now. Well, that made it easier.
What? Why would this thing be a thing that you have to have a special mechanism to keep it open, but the other one does? That is just.
Come on, Detective Sokka. Are you losing your nerve already? We're only in the beginning.
I'm not losing my nerve. I'm losing my mind. It's terrible craftsmanship.
Well, you should be used to being crazy, so. I certainly am.
When have I ever shown to be crazy?
Do you want me to
artifact
answer that
slotted
honestly,
into
or do you
the
want me to be
hole
nice and
perfectly.
lie to you?
Behind the old walls,
Be honest.
I could hear some kind of mechanism groaning into life. But whatever had
So, you don't want to talk about Wang Fire?
That was an alter ego used for disguise.
Uh-huh.
I'm in no way, any way,
removed
shape, or
the shell
form connected to Wang Fire. Ah!
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's a force of habit.
the slab was too heavy.
Sounds
to
pretty
lift.
crazy to me.
Look, when you act in a role for a while, sometimes the voice just comes out a little bit every now and then.
Just every now and then.
Yes.
I wouldn't know what that's like. Oh my goodness. This game's UI is a little bit silly. Look at this. I have to do it all over again. It won't let me do a shortcut. Okay, put this casing back in. Put the object back in the wall.
Hi.
Maybe you should put on a detective hat. Maybe it would make you smarter.
Unfortunately, someone took my detective hat and I can't
The
find
gap
it.
was too thin for me to get a grip.
I miss my
needed
detective hat. It made
something
things
thin
so
enough
much
to
easier.
prise the door open.
Something
Come to
thin
think
enough
of-
to pry the door open. Is the key thin enough?
Come to...
Shell casing, since we flattened it?
Yeah, we can take it now. Now the thing's in there.
I removed the shell case. The cross didn't drop back down. Some kind of mechanism was holding it up.
See, everyone, there's your lesson learned. Stick things in holes and stuff will be in place.
That's what I was saying. Do you stick your things in holes often?
I'm not going to dignify that with a
Another
response.
good use for a shell
Men,
case.
always ashamed of all the
Another
holes they
secret
stick
room.
things into.
Somebody had something to hide.
Someone's asking for one of your famous Sokka haikus.
Haikus from Sokka. Well, isn't that just real grand? I guess we'll never know. Wait. Dang it! I always add the one extra in the end!
You were so close, too. It's like tripping at the finish
Through the
line.
darkness, I could see the place of the stateroom. But for what purpose? And
You're
how
right,
did
I'm
time
never gonna
go
be a
from-
haiku master!
Solving crimes with you is lots of fun for me, too. I hope you don't lose.
Ironically, I just lost! Ah!
All right, let's find a light. We've got to find a light since she's not a firebender and is inferior because of it.
I mean, that elephant's made of wood.
Do you want me to light the elephant that her dead father, carved?
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I just thought you, of all people, would have been more sensitive to her being like, no, my father made this.
It's absolutely awful, but we could freeze to death down here.
Is there no light switch anywhere?
Oh, what's that down there?
Oh, let's take a look.
Amazing. The thing still worked.
Oh, that looks like a thing that needs the thing again. Let's grab it. Can you go faster, please? This woman has no sense of urgency. We're trying to save the world here.
It's like,
Oh, are you kidding me?
no!
Here we go again. Lift it. Do the shell casing. Apparently they want us to leave it here this time.
So inconsistent. I mean, why would they do this?
Because they hate me. Because the world always has to make things difficult. Grab the shell casing and run. Young man, grab the shell case and run. I said, young man. Card or hook, hand or gun. I said, young man.
Now that's my favorite cryptid.
A man with a hook. That's it. That's the worst monster you
A
can
door
think of.
like that.
I mean, yeah, those things are rusty. You ever got tetanus?
I do know another one for you. I know that the Southern Water Tribe used to have a patron spirit that was a wolf, and its name was Ezo. But I guess it's dead now or something. I don't know the details. Right, Sokka?
I wasn't going to find
I'm sorry.
anything.
I'm discovering features for technology that
A
are
door like
shocking
that
to me.
Always has some.
Like apparently shaking. Shaking? Oh no! It's the beef all over again!
How did you ever take on the Fire Nation like this?
I don't know, I just fall upwards.
You do fall upwards, especially in romance.
It was pretty
Yep.
clear from the lack of dust. That
Oh yeah, check
someone
this
had
out.
been
I shake this
working
brick,
very
it lights
recently at
up.
This desk.
Wait a minute. I can already do that. Shake me, I light up. Look.
Oh yeah.
Of course, you can't shake me to turn it back off. It's just gonna get bigger. This is a one-way shake. Wait a minute. Why do they have photos
my
of us?
God. The sheet was a printout with my personal information.
Everything from her favorite
Everything
food to her
from
waist
my
size?
favorite food
Creepy.
to my waist
Bet they wouldn't have
size.
had a
They
man's
were
waist
right about
size.
chocolate. Come on, guys. I'm a size 10. There was even a pic. Carchon wouldn't
Wow,
have
they
taken
could have been
these
more
pictures.
flattering,
I
like
was
jerks.
part of
Yeah.
it. And people. This was the article I'd written about the costume killer.
So there's a villain called the
My
Costume
suspicions
Killer.
Carchon, 2 businessmen had been killed.
One in Italy, one in Japan, have been killed.
In each case,
time the
a
killer wore a
penguin
costume. A
and
penguin and then a snowman.
Both the victims. So
Media
my
do-gooders.
article.
So,
My articles.
I get it. We've been writing about this killer called the Costumed Killer, and the president just got killed by that guy, supposedly. And since we're the journalist that's been tracking him, we are Jake Gyllenhaal now, and this is our Zodiac.
All right!
Inside the drawer.
That's not a good thing. He didn't
I
actually
found
catch
a
him at the end
note
of that movie.
Written in some kind of code.
Oh, that's a downer.
I mean, it was supposed to be. Oh, another code.
Oh, no!
Okay, hold on. Correctly match the symbols to the corresponding letters.
That end looks like and.
Where? This one?
Mm-hmm.
You certainly give it a try. Oh, I have to find it down here, I guess. And then...
The N looks like an N, and the D looks like a D. Eh. Nope, I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. Oh, maybe that D cursive S thing is supposed to be an F.
Alright, here's what I think we should do. We should find out which letter happens the most often. Because the one that happens the most is likely, if this is in English, to be an E.
That's a good
Because
point.
it's the most common letter.
Ah, yes. The Wheel
If
of
I
Fortune.
had to guess, probably this one.
The laws of Wheel of Fortuitousness.
It can't be that difficult. I can crack this.
I think the thing that looks like Pac-Man with a big eye there, that might be a T.
Which one?
Little mouth with the giant eye, the
Oh,
alligator.
the little alligator-looking thing? You think that's
Yeah.
a T?
I think so. And then the thing next to it is probably an O. The lowercase cursive S. I may be wrong.
I suppose it's possible. I think we're gonna need more information. We'll come back to this. No, wait, I'm just trying to get out. We'll come back to this in a moment.
There's a hint.
Let's look around for more before I sit down and do some cryptography.
The flags had faded, but their message was still pretty. Fascist regalia, a message of hate.
Alright, so there's really gross fascist regalia. Seems like this was a Fire Nation hideout.
I wasn't going to find anything in this old.
Alright, so it looks like it really does want us to solve that cipher.
Did we pick up a photo or anything? I can't remember.
Let me take a look. We have this thing. We have this
The
thing.
cloth was embroidered.
We have this
It was
thing.
a boat ticket. It was a
A
boat.
boat ticket.
Rolling out, it read
Sub.
Judice. Below it was a.
Is there anything else in this drawer? Thing?
Oh.
Oh, we did. Okay.
Damn! Don't you just hate it when that happens?
I know. Cheap, shoddy furniture.
The drawer had come out easily and.
Is there something inside there? Hey, Sokka, what would happen if your sister Katara turned into a giant? How would you react?
Long lost, had fallen down the back of the
Oh,
phone. It was very old.
I mean,
Behind him was Soldier. The photograph was
well,
cropped.
first off,
Somebody else
I'd
had
probably
posed
scream
surprised.
like,
And here, the photograph.
but secondly, I mean, what kind of giant? We talk about like the 50-foot kind that destroys everything,
photograph
or
with a
the
background-
big friendly giant kind that is hopefully not
The
going to
photograph
copyright by
with a-
mentioning that. I guess
They
it
didn't
depends.
specify.
Yeah, I know for sure the
The drawer had
screaming.
come out.
If she turns super evil, I don't know. I try to talk her down. Hope I wouldn't have to use my boomerang on Appa back towards her. Just Really? I'm hoping she wouldn't be that kind of evil one. That's the big thing.
Like an Attack on Titan one, where she just eats you.
Oh, God! That'd be awful.
My usual simp for Azula before I go. Oh, this is Prime Minister Retsuko. I love her. You should love her too.
A Prime Minister, eh?
I know, you so jealous. You wish you had one. All right, let's see if we can solve this. So, which one was the one you thought was a T? Because I do think
crocodile
you're right.
T.
All right, I do think you're right about that.
And I think the cursive S is an O.
All right.
So let's see. I think the thing that looks like a W must be an N.
Wait, which one that looks like a W? There's more than one.
Oh, this one, the incomplete W.
This one?
Yep.
An N. 2, 2.
Oh.
No, not.
If that's singular, that might be an A. The
Yeah,
one
that
next
one
to
by
it.
itself.
Yeah, the camel.
Either an
looking
A or an
backwards.
I, it has to be, right? Let's see, let's take a look. At. This might be and. You were looking for and before.
I think you're right.
Yeah, but what would this be?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because this one doesn't make sense up there. Anno?
Oh, maybe that's the D.
That one right there?
Yeah.
Let's see.
So that must be a name they're referring to up there. Arno?
Maybe?
Which means...
Was I... Do you think I was right about the one I thought was E? I'm trying to remember which one I thought was E. It was the one that had like a ton.
I think it's that one. The one that looks like the N?
Yeah. Or is it this one?
I don't think it's that one.
This one.
Yeah.
Or...
Oh, then the one that looks like an O with a line through it?
Mm-hmm.
That must be a K.
Because we need take. Alright, so we're getting somewhere. Dead. We made dead. Alright.
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
I like exactly where it's going.
Oh!
Danger!
Oh.
This has to be a G. Hold on,
Yes.
hold on. This has to be a G and that has to be an R. So this one has to be G. And that swirly one has to be an R. Together, which means that has to be an H.
Yep.
So that together, take great care. So that has to be a C. Coincidence. So that one has to be
Okay, so I was right about that one then.
coincidence.
Oh, then the thing looks like a
Resort.
pit. Oh. No. Because this has to be an S. This is not a
Then
coincidence.
retort.
Or maybe it's report.
Report. So let's see. This is not a coincidence. Indeed, it is blank that a blank, 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 who. So this must be a W, right?
Yes. Oh, a side W being an actual W.
W.
Oh, that thing looks like a lowercase b. That has to be an M.
Which one's lower? This one?
Yes.
M as in
Mary.
seen, came. Alright, urgent. So that must be you. Pierre, I bet that's a P. Yeah, and it is report. So, Pierre blank, report to blank. But this is too urgent, so that must be a B.
Okay.
This is too urgent to wait. Arno and blank, both dead. This is not a coincidence. Indeed, it seems that blank, blank is who came together, and blank are in danger. Take great care, and then a symbol.
Let me see. So what letters are left? F? Oh!
Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow. So let's... Oh, but we already did M.
Seems that... Oh, that's an L.
Oh, yes, that makes sense.
Yeah, the backwards E is an L. Okay.
All of, so this must be F.
Yep.
Pierre, full report to follow, but this is too urgent to wait. Arno and blank, both dead. This is not a coincidence. Indeed, it seems that all of us who came together in blank are in danger. Take great care.
Is that July?
It could be. Let's find out.
Okay, so that... I bet that's gonna be X. Everyone always signs off in X in a mystery.
Or a Z.
Yeah, that's true.
Or a Q.
Yeah, unless this guy's making weapons for James Bond, I don't think it's Q. Oh, I guess we're about to find out.
I had decrypted the
It was
note.
an X, you're right.
It read,
It's always an
X
X.
marks the
Full report to
spot!
follow.
Haha.
But this is too urgent to wait. Arno and Yamada both dead. This is not a coincidence. Indeed, it seems that all of us who came together in July are in danger.
Oh,
Take
one
great
more.
care.
Sokka is best
X.
member of Team Avatar. I might agree, although I think it's
I
tough.
wasn't the
Also,
only one
are
to make
Suki
the
and Tylee
connection
dating?
between the
We're debating
costume
this in chat.
kilometers. I'd been right all along.
Are Suki and Tylee
That
dating?
was why he had
Nah,
asked me
nah,
to-
they just hang out. They're good
What
friends,
did I know
right?
that he didn't?
Chat, he's in
I had
denial.
enough for a
They are.
story. An amazing story.
What? I'm not
that
denying about
raised
anything.
my reputation.
How are we supposed to laugh? Why are we laughing?
I don't know!
Oh, we did something.
New place.
Someone's calling me on the telephone. The hello phone. We are so smart. Look, we just solved a whole cryptograph, just you and me, because we're
Are you
smart.
crazy?
Haha!
We're the best.
Wait a minute. You didn't print it, did you?
Of course I didn't print.
That's the best piece I've written.
The last, as far as I'm concerned.
It's important.
It's suicidal. You can't destroy a national hero.
He deserved it.
His corpse isn't even cold.
Ronnie, 2 hours ago I told you what
His
I
corpse
found
isn't cold,
and
but
you
this,
You begged me to write
Okay,
it
so
up
she found
immediately.
out horrible
2 hours
truths
is a
about
long
the
time in
president,
newspapers
but
these
now he
days.
doesn't want to publish
Someone's
it because
got
he
you.
died, and now everyone's like,
Listen
oh,
up,
you can't speak
Nicole.
ill of the dead,
Listen
sort of thing.
good. Pierre Carchon
I think that's
had a lot of
stupid.
friends. Powerful friends.
It's like, what?
For your
Are you
own
friends
sake.
with the guy?
Forget
Come
what
on!
happened.
You got it. End of conversation. Good night.
This should have been my big break, but I knew there was nowhere else to sell
It
the
must be
story.
hard for her. She
If
lost her
Ronnie
father.
wouldn't
He was
print
the
it,
one she was
nobody-
close to. Do you know what it's like to feel like you never got your father to see you as how you wanted them to see, as if you accomplished everything they hoped, that you protected your
My name
nation?
is Plantard. I need to talk to you about your story. Your Pierre Carchon
Kinda,
story.
sorta. I
How
mean,
did you know about that?
There are people out
thankfully it
there,
wasn't
madame,
the case,
who will
but
be very
I remember there was a time
upset
where I
by
thought
this
that
story.
about my father.
Oh, really?
Just,
Well,
you know,
it's their lucky day.
my
It's
dad
been
just
spiked.
always
Yes,
being
I know.
away, not being able to
We
see
must
what I
meet.
was trying to
We
do
must.
for the
I
village.
have information.
And I mean, you haven't
relating
even
to your
earned your
costume
adult
killer
deeds
story.
yet, so that's
Tomorrow
kind of
morning,
embarrassing.
8 a.m. Café de la Chandelle Verte,
Don't
Rue
remind
Alencourt.
me.
I
Why
shall
don't
wear
you do
a
it? I
veil
don't get
before.
it. You're already
You
a
must
war
talk to no one
hero.
about this.
And aren't you technically
can't
kind of
tell
a
me
prince
what
since
to-
Hakoda became
Tomorrow
chieftain of
at
the
8.
south?
I'll
A
be
lesser
waiting.
prince, but a prince nonetheless.
I mean, in that case, do I even need
People
the beads?
complain
I'm pretty
about
sure I get
newspaper
like
articles all the
something.
time, but
else.
not usually
It's
because
your
of
culture. You should probably do it.
We never had a prince before.
Grandpa. Could I trust him? Should I meet him or forget the whole business? I didn't have an answer.
All right, so somebody was like, "Don't publish. People will be upset. Meet with me."
She seems very upset that she just got a lead.
I mean, I would also be upset if they were telling me they couldn't publish my story.
I'd only been in Paris
Oh,
for a
we're
week,
switching to the guy protagonist
but
now.
already
Do you want to
I'd
play
fallen
now?
in love with the stage.
Alrighty
All
then.
right, we're swapping. Now Sokka's taking control.
La Chandelle
So I make
Verte.
sure I don't
I was pretty sure the waitress was taking a
I
shot.
don't have a Sunset Moon
That
behind
old-
me.
I know, right?
Sure,
Always
I
behind.
guess.
Always looking to get in trouble. All right.
Little did I know my
So this is
reverie was
you.
about
This
to
is
be
who you're
so
playing.
rudely
Oh,
interrupted.
I look like a putz.
Hey, he has blue eyes. I love blue eyes. You don't have eyes like that in the Fire Nation. Oh, it's the costume killer. He's a clown this time. Terrible. Well, you're dead. That was fast. Just kidding, you're fine.
Wow, he did not survive that.
As I picked myself up, I was really angry. 1 minute I'm on vacation, the next minute some clown's blown me up.
This
I
sounds
mean,
like
right
something
away
that would
when I was
happen to
there.
you.
I was
You're
gonna
just
find
trying
that
to enjoy
clown,
your
but yeah,
vacation, and
because
then it gets
justice
blown up.
matters.
Yeah, I mean,
Justice is up there with liberty.
this is
and
why I hate
equality.
clowns. They just
And,
do that.
They're coarse and they're
That's
irritating,
all.
and they get
That's
their
why I
bombs
studied law, wasn't it?
everywhere.
Well, that no, money, of course.
Wait, I'm playing a lawyer?
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, come on.
He is terrible!
It's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, I mean, he could be Fire Lord
The
Ozai.
sight of the dead
No
guy's
offense.
staring eyes turned my knees to jelly. I tried not to meet his stare as I searched the dead man's pockets. No wallet, no papers, no credit
Man,
cards.
What is
The
up
guy's
with us just
past was a blank page.
trying to ruffle through people's pockets when they're dead?
We're detectives. That's what we do.
I hope the fact that the mirror was already broken meant I'd escape the bad luck.
Ah, technicalities.
That you see, he's you. He thought if he broke the mirror, if it was already broken, he doesn't get bad luck.
Brandy.
How could you hate the taste of Brandy? She's a fine Oh.
Someone says that you saying you hate clowns is friendly fire. Because you are a clown, that's the implication. That's the subtext, in case you missed it.
I'm not a clown.
You're a jester. It's different. You speak truth to the king.
A little, yeah. It's a very fine line.
Well, you would know all about being fine, right?
Oh, my head.
Damn, Skippy.
Never again. How much vodka did I drink? Oh, no, don't tell me. What is your name, Sherry?
George Stobart, ma'am. You look like you could use a little help.
I could use a little drink. I feel sick.
Are you gonna hit on this girl because she has lipstick? She's your
I
type.
don't even remember the party.
Stop attacking me!
Take it easy. You've been knocked out.
You don't say. What happened?
There's been an explosion. You should try not to move.
Are you a doctor?
Alright, so are you going to be a demon and lie to her? Or are you going to be an angel? Do you want to rock, paper, scissors for it?
Aha!
Alright, you get to
Finally!
choose.
Third time's a charm!
You finally win. I let him win. Alright, do you want to be
No, but I
good?
used to
I'll
play
be a good
hospital
guy.
when I was
Yeah,
a
see,
kid.
we're both good people. We're just a couple of good people being good persons.
I need a drink. Pour me a brandy.
Or are we a couple of good persons being good people?
She says she wants a drink. Probably not the best thing to do, considering it's a bit of a... constricts the blood vessels.
Well, at the same time, she is in horrible pain.
She's just got a headache, though. I mean...
But she's also French, so if she's used to having liquor, I would want to cut it off right now.
Are you sure liquor is good with a concussion?
Have you ever had a concussion?
No, but I did get my head crushed by a 240-pound guy in an ice rink.
And did you want liquor after that?
No, I wanted out.
Well, she wants liquor, so...
Rock, paper, scissors?
Alright, rock, paper, scissors. Ready?
Yep. Denied!
You could be in shock. No alcohol.
What about the old man? Is he dead?
Truth?
Yeah, I don't see why we would lie to her about it.
Yes, he is.
Oh, mon Dieu.
It's like, no, he's fine. He's just gotta walk it off.
He's just sleeping.
That was different.
He's just sleeping.
As he...
Inside out.
Inside out.
Think so.
Not,
He's only
you
been
ever
dead a
seen
few
Star
minutes.
Wars when they go inside the body of that creature? It's like that, only his creature is the one he's inside of. His
Do you
body's the
remember what
creature.
happened when the clown entered?
I remember that horrible tune he played all right. It was-
Alouette, shot the
I
alouette.
never liked accordion music either.
Beautiful. Art. High art.
Did the clown speak to the old man?
No, he just laughed at him. Then he grabbed the old man's briefcase
Wait a
and ran
minute.
out of
He
the
didn't
door.
laugh in the cutscene. She's up to something.
Why would she be up to something? She's concussed and you won't even give her booze.
Yeah, I guess she's just out of her gourd then.
I told you, she's probably going into withdrawal. You
Did the
should have
old
just
man
given her
try
the
to
booze.
Stop the clown?
Oh, he didn't have a chance. The clown dropped his accordion and ran out of the door. That's it.
I wouldn't try to stop Clown either. I just try to get away from him.
Yeah, well, no one had the chance. Everything
Did
exploded,
you know the
so...
old man?
No, monsieur. I
Ah,
never
that explosion will stop the clown. Nope, he escaped.
How did the old man behave?
Well, agitated. He kept looking about him at the door, at his watch.
As if he was waiting for someone?
Yes,
As
I
if he was
suppose
old.
so. He was worried about something, that's for sure. If you ask me,
he was having an affair.
Everyone's having an affair in this thing! Why?
Yes, literally everyone except me.
Did you see what the old man had in his briefcase?
No, he didn't open
Yeah, your character has not done anything.
Right, my character.
They need to know we're undercover.
Alright, the briefcase.
What did the old man do when the clown snatched his briefcase?
That's right, no one know if I paste myself up and have blonde hair.
No one can tell. You don't look... And also, you're, like, very pale right now.
Yep. What the? No! Oh.
Stay here, mademoiselle. I'm going to look around for evidence.
Sailor said brandy, what a fine booze.
I like how he didn't go around. He, like, reached through the hose.
The leading article referred to the visit of a Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern
Well, look, you can
European
read French. What's that number?
Salah Edding 1 3 4 5.
But did he look at it? Did we
I
add it?
noticed the writing at the foot of the page. It read Salah Eddin, 1345.
Is that the name of a ship?
Is it? Not the Gungadin?
Or the Oberdeen?
Or the Oberdin?
Or is it Aubergine?
The column was devoted exclusively to rumor, gossip, and sensationalism.
So it was the best column in the paper.
The big story was about the brutal
Wait, you
murder
read
of
those?
French media
Of course I do. They're hilarious.
in cold blood.
Okay, you got a point there.
Have you not read the gossip mags in the Fire Nation lately? They're
Like a
all
regular
making up
French
wild
statesman.
stuff about Zuko.
Okay, this I gotta hear. What's one of the rumors?
There was one recently saying that Fire Lord Zuko's failure to find a wife is because he's secretly a reptile and that he laid a clutch of eggs. That's one of my favorite ones. Please. Release the eggs, Zuko.
Ah, a freshman with a gun!
Oh, don't worry, they'll surrender.
I demand to see
Oh.
the American consul.
This is a true story, by the way. Did you hear? This happened a few years ago. Apparently, there was a French garrison nearby,
Am I
like,
under arrest?
during some giant celebration. Fireworks shot off, exploded. The garrison surrendered.
Really? From fireworks? Oh, that is embarrassing.
They thought they were being fired at.
Oh, that is embarrassing.
Bombing is an outrage, is it not?
Stop that, monsieur.
Has it occurred to you that he may be dead, Moo?
Oui, monsieur. But I prefer to look on the bright side. Besides, I recall a case where the killer escaped by feigning death. However, in this case, the man is quite dead.
Examine the girl.
Quick, get the poking stick!
Very scientific. Poke them and see if they respond.
Specifically, it has to be the eye.
So I'm getting the impression that he's the competent detective and that other guy's the comic relief incompetent.
And what brings
cop.
you to Paris,
Yeah.
Monsieur Stobart?
Travel. I'm touring Europe.
You chose well. The city is most beautiful at this time of year.
It's not being blown up by clowns.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know, it was another
Apart
one
from
of the
bomb
gossip rags that was
Were you
really
in the
good.
vicinity of
Which
the
one?
cafe
It
at
was
the
about
time of the explosion?
Zuko
Yeah, I was
in
sitting out on the
love
sidewalk.
with water sibling from Team
I was lucky
Avatar.
I wasn't killed. The inspector passed over my remark with no reaction.
Wait, what?
It was a
Did
rumor
you
that he
see
was in
the
love with one of the
deceased
water
enter
siblings from
the
Team
cafe?
Avatar.
I need to have a little talk with Zuko.
I mean, there's only two options then. Are you not going to ask me whether it was you or Katara that the gossip rag was accusing of being his secret lover?
Sure as heck ain't me.
Take a guess what the gossip rag accused, you or Katara.
Even though I am the better looking sibling,
Obviously.
I've heard other rumors afloat.
So, it was even funnier. The gossip rag claimed that you were his secret lover and Katara was his secret beard to cover up that you were his secret lover. It was so funny. It was saying that he was pretending to be having a secret affair with Katara to cover up the fact that he was having a secret affair with you. And that every time you and Katara show up for diplomacy reasons, it's actually diplomacy reasons. Bow chicka wow.
I don't like this magazine anymore.
It's the best magazine. I hope it gets published for 1,000 years, for 1,000,000 years. I hope after all of our nations have crumbled into dust, if aliens visit the planet, what they find in the ashes is this gossip rack.
I have one question for you.
What is it?
Did they say who was the bitch and who was the butch?
They did not say, but it's the Fire Nation, so if I had to assume, his people that are pro-Zuko would say he's the butch, and the people who are anti-Zuko would say you are.
So half of them are heretics. Got it.
Only half.
I have no idea what the question was. Yes or no?
Oh, shoot. Can we check the diary? Will it let us?
Oh. Nope.
Oops, we weren't paying attention. Yes?
Yes, I did.
Was he alone?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
right after
did
I
he
see
say
them all.
anything
Oh,
else?
well, we did see
No.
him.
He was more interested in the waitress.
Did you see anyone else in the cafe?
We got a clown in an earlier round.
Someone says, Sokka, have you ever
Yeah,
heard of
there's a guy
dinosaurs? If
dressed
so,
as a
name one or
clown.
two of them.
He was carrying an accordion.
What's a dinosaur? Like a dragon?
Onion? Bon. The picture
Maybe
is
it
forming
sounds
in
like
my
a-
mind, and it is
I
not
don't
a
know.
pretty one. Is the girl all right? Move.
Maybe something in pain?
She'll leave. She confirms the
If you mean dragons, then I like blue
No
dragons.
doubt an elaborate and
Yeah,
eccentric
same.
disguise.
Blue dragons, best
Very well.
dragons.
Blue's cool.
Eh bien, I have heard enough.
What do you mean?
I am satisfied that you know nothing.
He's satisfied that you know
I hope
nothing,
this little
Sokka.
incident does not spoil
How
the rest
dare
of
you
the
compare me to Jon Snow?
Personal safety.
I mean,
Can't
you
you
kind of
admit
seem
you
like a
did
Jon
right?
Snow.
What can I say?
Look, I mean, just because I'm surrounded by snow and I'm...
An average John.
Yeah.
And don't cross the road
And you're secretly a
until
prince.
the little man shows green.
Yeah, that too.
Great.
So you are Jon Snow.
I honestly believe
Damn it!
you are
You
in
even
no
have a
danger
wolf,
of
a
it.
pet wolf, sun, and
If you
moon,
remember
moon.
anything of importance, please contact
Well,
me.
I'm Daenerys. I'm the mother of
My
dragons.
Wait a minute.
I'm sure everything worked out fine for them.
I'm sure too.
Thanks.
Let
I
it go.
don't know how it ends
You may
because they
go.
haven't released all
There's
the
not
books.
much to
so.
go on, monsieur.
On the surface,
Yeah, I mean,
no.
can you imagine if there was some other like theater play that went ahead of the books and tried to showcase some really weird stuff?
That would be awful. I'd never watch it. Sounds
I
terrible.
thought your
Yeah.
interest in psychic
Okay, it
detection
says
was
Azula and Sokka,
academic.
Tupac or Biggie. Haven't you seen? Tupac gets his name from Fire Warriors, the Sun Warriors. So, Tupac, if you're Fire Nation, you gotta be Team Tupac.
I mean, have you heard All Eyes on Me? That shit is banging.
So, Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac!
I just had to make sure. Because even Biggie fans have to admit that Tupac has baller discography, like he does.
Indeed.
I think Biggie is more of an Earth
Oh,
Kingdom
it's
thing
you.
anyway. Oh, there I am. Perfect. We met up.
Hi. My name's George Stobart.
Oh, an American by the sound.
Oh, Water Tribe by the sound of it.
On vacation in Paris. Some vacation, huh?
You were here when the
You were here when the bomb went
Sure
off.
was. Sat right out in front of the cafe.
Did you notice?
Did you notice a middle-aged man, maybe 60, with a hat and overcoat?
I couldn't believe
I couldn't
it.
believe...
She hadn't even asked
Wait a
how I
minute.
was feeling.
That's a monologue!
Went
Yeah, he was inside just before the bomb exploded.
You weren't related to him, were you?
You weren't
Oh
related to
no,
him, were
nothing
you?
like
Oh
that.
no, nothing
I'm
like that.
Pollard from
I'm
the-
Azula.
What
From
is
the
that,
Fire Nation.
Some kind of nightclub?
Oh no, it's a newspaper.
It's not a
You're
nightclub.
reporter?
The
I'm
Fire...
a freelance.
The Fire Nation does sound like a nightclub.
It kind of does. The Fire Nation.
An eyewitness account, minutes after the outrage that shook the whole of Paris.
Look at all those pyrotechnics!
Real-life
No,
drama,
those are just
human
people.
Those are just people.
Stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy, but
Thank you
he
for
was dressed
playing this
like a
with me.
clown.
I was really
clown?
stressed after New Vegas and
Yeah, no worries. I know.
had a bit of an episode there. I completely hallucinated a different game.
Yeah, I was wondering what you were dreaming about the other day. I was...
That stupid asylum. I didn't used to
I
get
found
all these
this newspaper
hallucinations.
outside the cafe.
That is not a newspaper, it's a gossip rag.
There's something written in it. Salah ad-Din, 1345.
It sounds
Well,
like
the
a
main thing
message.
is, we're here now,
The
you're
name
with
of
friends
the
and
horse and the
family,
time of the race. What do you
and
think?
you have a clone. I didn't pay attention again!
Yeah, so we don't know what he said. Just say yes.
That's
Just
what
say.
I thought. But the name of the meeting isn't given.
Well, so what?
We need to start
I'm
paying
not
attention.
interested in
But
that
we're such good
person.
detectives, we just figure it out anyway.
Yeah, well, let's fall upwards into the right stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you think his next victim will be the jockey? Or the horse?
She looked at me with a playful twinkle in her eye. Okay, it's a long shot. Look, the inspector gave me his card.
Congratulations.
You're like showing off the card. You're like, I'm a personal friend of the
I
detective.
didn't know his first name was Augustin. It suits him, I must say.
So she's friends with the detective. Makes sense. She would be. Because she's great.
Seems quite enamored with the detective.
I mean, what, are you jealous?
No. I wish I could pull off a bald look like he can, though.
Why? You want to look like Long Fang?
No, I don't. I'm just saying that if I ever get attacked by male pattern baldness, I would like to be able to pull it off.
I think you look fine the way you are. I mean, with your bone structure, you're going to look good with any haircut. I mean, you look good with that stupid haircut you have.
Wait, what?
I said you look good.
Rosso didn't blink when I told him about the clown. It's as if he already knew.
That's typical of a cold fish like Rosso. I've seen cheeseburgers with more spunk.
What's a cheeseburger?
I don't know, but it sounds kind of good.
I kind of want to eat it, especially if it's meat. Okay, I have a question for you. What do you think about the fact that Aang refuses to eat meat?
I respect his choices, but he's clearly missing out on the best part.
He's going to die, right? If he doesn't eat meat. In the Fire Nation, we say if you don't eat meat, you're going to die.
That's what I say in my nation!
And they act like I'm crazy if I say that. Looking at me like I'm
Who was
crazy.
the guy you were supposed to meet?
His name was Plento.
What is wrong with people?
I didn't know.
Azula, what nickname would you give Aang? I mean, I mostly only use nicknames for very close family, like I call Zuko
Unless you have
Zuzu.
Rosso's gift of psychic
I suppose I do call people by traits, like I call Toph the blind girl and
How did
Suki the
Fine
Kyoshi
Dog get your
girl.
name?
Through the newspaper.
If I had to give Aang a nickname, it would probably just be the Avatar. It's a little bit boring.
The cases were remarkably similar. A wealthy
Yeah, I mean, it's
victim,
like...
no apparent motive, and a
Man,
costume
Toph
killer.
is so good at those
Plantard said he
nicknames.
could supply
Like
me with
Twinkle
more
Toes, that's
information.
just...
Somehow the clown must have known about
It's somehow insulting, but has a good ring to it.
Well, have you heard what I call you?
No.
Water Tribe Boy.
Have you met the
That's
clown before?
a good start.
I have plenty of time.
What, did you expect me to say Snow Savage?
No!
Way to think very little of me.
I thought it would
Why
be...
would you tell me about
And
the
for
clown?
your information, when I say Snow Savage,
Because
I
you
leave out the
almost
hard
killed me. Isn't that
vag.
reason enough?
I guess so. Listen, I'll give you my phone number.
Do I have a nickname for Key? Of course I do. She's my little
And
replacement.
let's get one thing straight right now. This is strictly business.
Okay, it's a deal.
I have
It's
to take a
strictly
bit of
business,
pictures. I'll
Sokka.
be
This
honest with
stream
Yeah,
is
fine.
strictly
I'll
business, just
see
like
you
she
soon.
said. Okay?
Okay.
Don't get any ideas.
What?
But if you do, tell me immediately.
Wait, ideas for what?
I don't know. But if you get any, tell me immediately. But also don't get them, because this is a strictly business stream. Met a very cute photojournalist called Nika. Oh, you think I'm cute! She knew something about whoever planted the bomb, but wasn't giving away much.
Cute and coy, you. This really is you. Wait, what did I just say? Alright, who's this guy who's...
Hey, you!
And can we steal his things?
You'd been arrested.
No, it was a misunderstanding.
When he pulled
Do you have
that
any more
gun,
pickaxes? I feel like that could come in
I
handy.
thought that was it. Those automatics.
Do you call Key
punch, you know?
Kiki?
He made a
I
mistake.
haven't yet,
Sort
but
of
if I
a
do,
terror.
that might encourage her to get along with me more. And it's already hard enough with how much she
He
copies
was
me all
only
the
doing his
time.
duty, I guess.
You should take the time to get a delivery service.
Would you like to read my newspaper?
I haven't got time to read that.
Sokka, if you were to teach Azula how to wield a weapon,
Read it
what
on
would
your
you
lunch
pick?
break.
10 minutes is all I get.
I mean,
And if my boss
obviously
had
the
his
boomerang.
way,
Why
I
the
wouldn't
boomerang?
Get that. He'd have me on a drip.
Because
I didn't have
it
to
doesn't matter
stop
how
me.
good your firebending
Oh,
is,
take the
nothing can
newspaper
take
and
out,
quit
can
complaining.
beat the reach of a boomerang. I mean, you saw the ship I took out with it.
I mean, lightning can beat the reach
Look
of a
at
boomerang.
Damn bleeding heart liberals.
Well, you can also combine lightning with the boomerang to make an electric.
An electric boomerang? I admit, I think a boomerang's a good choice because it'll always come back and won't leave me.
Ah, that's more like it.
That too.
Look at the size of those.
Does Toph have a nickname for Azula, though? Oh, yes, she has several.
Like these?
Saladin running in the Prix
Wait,
de
she
l'Arc
came
de
up with names
Triomphe.
for you?
Oh,
It's a
several.
racehorse?
What's the one she came up with?
Oh gosh, let me just name a few. Princess Pris, Princess, she called me Sparky once, but she's called Zuko that before too, so we both looked up at the same time going, what? So she doesn't really use that one for me much. She's called me,
What about your toolbox?
what was it?
Stop it. Help yourself.
Fat Bottom Blue? I don't know what that means.
Sounds like a song.
Can lightning beat combustion, man? Please, of course it can. You're never gonna catch me blowing myself up the way he did.
I found a T-shaped tool in the box. Excuse me. I didn't know what it was, but it looked useful.
I like how he found a T-shaped tool and just was like, I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna take it. Very Sokka of him.
Yeah.
Can he open the other one?
No, that one there was nothing.
Okay.
The door was securely locked.
I'll use the T-tool. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, maybe I can use it. Whoops. Oh, is that a phone?
Oh, so you can call her. So call me, maybe. You should sing it.
Hello, Nico Kula.
I made a
Hello,
wish in the
it's
world.
George.
Don't ask me, I'll never
Well,
tell.
I haven't had a lot of
Hey,
luck.
I just met you. I know it's crazy, but got your number, so I'll call you back, maybe?
Call me if you have any
Before
news,
you came
okay?
into my life, I missed you
yeah.
so bad. And you should know that, chat. You can get Sokka to sing. He actually has an incredible voice. He just won't sing.
Why can't we any character run?
Monsieur Stobart, n'est-ce pas?
You're too slow.
You remember me.
The retention of such data is part of my duty as a gendarme.
This guy
That is our
sucks.
crime
He's
in court.
hilarious. He sucks so much.
Detail, not
He makes me think of Logon. I'm serious. I am so serious all the time. Sokka, did you ever find your space sword? Have you found it yet?
Sergeant, the inspector.
No, I don't know where
He
it
wants you
is,
to
but
advise
I
him
want
if you
it
have
so
any
bad.
information concerning this case.
Well, I'd be glad to talk with him, but I don't want him working his psycho weirdness on me.
Ah, no, monsieur. You are confusing the science of parapsychology with witchcraft.
I don't know the difference.
What's the difference?
He is you. He's like, what's the difference between parapsychology and witchcraft?
Well, I guess that was a fair
Suppose
response,
this
though.
tool is used for, Sergeant Moo?
It looks like something an obstetrician would use, monsieur.
I don't think so. I found
That
it in that
is
workman's
definitely
tool.
not an obstetrician's tool.
I hope you did not steal it, monsieur.
Do I look like a common thief? He asked me to look after his hole and his belongings.
I'm
You
not
certainly
sure. An
know how
American
to
in
enjoy
Paris
your vacation to
could
the
be a
fullest,
werewolf.
monsieur.
I was one of the last people to see the victim alive, Sergeant.
And that was the
Does
man
that
who
worry you?
called
Yes, it
the
does.
journalist on the
I
phone,
feel
too.
I kinda
And said to meet her.
owe it
That's why
to
she showed up.
find his
Right.
killer.
She came
That
to meet
is
with
best
him,
left
but
to
he
the
got killed
authorities, monsieur.
first.
Did
So
he
it sounds
speak
like
to
he was
you?
going to give
Tell you
information. He was going to
anything?
talk.
No.
This is heating up.
Just
People in chat are
really
asking you to
not.
sing things.
Don't let it trouble you, monsieur. Go on.
What do I
and
sing
try
them?
To forget.
What songs do you like?
I know the identity of the dead guy.
I mean, I don't want to bore them with Tiger
Is that
Dillo,
so?
especially because that one's a
You
pretty.
knew him, did you?
I need
No, but
You know
special
everything
backing
there is
voice,
to
which
know
unfortunately I
about
don't
him.
have at the
What
moment.
about,
I'm trying to be helpful here.
The best way you can help us
What about
is
Mr.
to
Fahrenheit?
Go home, monsieur.
I could do that one.
Here you go. Ready?
Tonight I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive, and the world turning
What is
inside
Ross doing with that
out,
girl?
yeah.
He is giving her the once over, as you Americans say. Once he gets his teeth into a case, nothing will shake him off.
Now. Don't
See you later,
stop
Sergeant.
me
Because I'm having a good time,
Having a good time. You're such an incredible singer. I can't believe you think you're not talented. That's just imposter syndrome
Clown
because you're
fled into
stupid
the
and
town,
wrong.
But there was no sign of him now. I was
You said I
intrigued
wasn't
by
talented?
Nico and what she could
What do
tell
you mean?
me
You're
about-
always like, oh, I'm the only member of the gang that can't bend. Oh, I'm so sad about it. Shut up. You're very talented. Next
was
time I
nothing
hear
of
you speak
interest.
badly about yourself, I'm going to hit you.
And out the window I go!
I can shoot you from here!
Back to the window I came! forget to use the tool.
Oh, we can use the tool to open up
yeah. The obstetrician tool.
It is not an obstetrician
It smelled
tool.
like someone had dumped a truckload of fish in a locker room on a hot summer afternoon.
Ugh.
That sounds disgusting.
You know, that's one thing about living in the southern water nation. Everything's refrigerated. I don't need to worry about fish rotting. No matter where I chuck it, it's frozen and kept fresh.
But how do you
I took a deep
warm
breath
it up,
and prepared to climb
since
the
you can't
drain
bend
pipe.
fire?
Sticks?
I guess the clown had an escape over the
You use
rooftop.
sticks to heat up the frozen things you threw out into the cold.
I decided I'd had enough of messing with that
By the way,
drain
chat,
pipe.
if you don't know what an obstetrician is and why that was funny, he was basically saying a gynecologist, essentially. No, could you see that? The one we already have.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, I had this weird suspicion that something was going to happen. You know, I've heard tell of some games that they just kind of trick you with your single save
I don't
file.
think this is one where it has losing conditions.
Good.
I think this one is fair. Sokka, how do you know what rotten penguin meat tasted like? That's what Chad is asking. You don't want to say, do you? My client refuses to answer that on the grounds that it's incriminating.
I've been misled on certain meals.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, that's what I get.
Here, I got you. You want me to tag me in? Tag me in.
I lifted the cover to reveal what
The
smelled like
horrible,
the entrance to
the
a
horrible
sewer.
colonization of the Fire Nation and the attempted genocide of his people left them without supplies, okay? He ate what he had to survive, and you're going to judge him? For shame. There, I got you.
Yep, that works.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, more stuff to find.
As I picked
it another
up
shell
the
casing?
plastic ball, I realized it was intended
It's
to be
his
worn.
nose.
It
The
was
nose
the
knows.
clown's red nose.
Oh, nose!
Guess now he knows where to go.
I have such a raging clue right now. Oh, look, another clue.
I scooped up the sodden tissue.
Let's follow that one.
It was cold and greasy, like breakfast leftovers.
My clue's pointing over there.
There! Let's follow where your clue's pointing. I like how in games it's
I
so
took
normal
hold
to
of the
just
scrap
go
of
through the
material
sewers,
and
as if
snagged
this
it
is just
from
a
the
thing
spike.
you can just do casually. As if this isn't incredibly dangerous and unhygienic.
Hi there. Hold it right there, you sewer rat.
Okay, that's a pretty amazing mustache.
And now I've got
It is, actually.
What are
It's
you
like mutton
talking about?
chops.
You're trespassing. Come out of there immediately.
That's what I'm trying to do. Give me your hand.
His mustache or his eyebrows.
Sokka, if Aang dared you to eat nothing but
you
air
won't
nomad
catch
food
me
that he
with
made
tricks
for an
like
entire month, would you do it?
Keep your distance, monsieur.
It would have no meat.
Now, what were you looking
How dare you?
I know, terrible. I probably would just starve.
Terrorists. The meanest, nastiest, dirtiest
Wait, what did I
bunch
just
of
say?
guys you ever saw.
I think he asked you who came up.
Englishmen without a doubt. The
So he thought
dog.
he saw that
The
somebody
day
came
they
through here. This
opened
is how
that tunnel
the clown
was a bad day
escaped,
for France.
and he's trying to
I
find
tell
the
you,
trespasser. And he
if
thought it was
I
you,
still had the
and
produce
he
of
told
my
you who was it
faculties,
then, and you were
I'd
like
march
terrorists, I
right over
guess.
there and tell them.
I thought I was just
Well,
asking
whoever
questions.
they are, they blew up the cafe.
Not
What?
feeding
The
off facts.
cafe blown up? Mon Dieu, that is awful.
The guy who did it was a
I don't know, have you ever been to that
calculating,
cafe?
cold-blooded killer. He was disguised.
Wait,
as
did
a
they
clown.
deserve it? Was
I
the food
followed
that
him into
bad?
the
Is that what
sewer,
you're saying?
and I
Was it
think he came this
vegetarian?
way.
Mon Dieu. And
Oh,
then
that's
the
why.
man
That's
actually-
why they did it.
Do you think that man and the clown are one and the same?
Well, yes, it had crossed my mind.
Ah, that still does not explain what you are doing down the sewer.
I was
For all
following
I
him.
know, you are in league with him.
Oh, he thinks
no,
you play League.
I'm just a tourist.
You said you're in
Most
league with
tourists are
him?
content with the Eiffel Tower,
Embarrassing.
the
I would
Louvre,
hate it if people
or
thought I played
the
League.
Pigalle.
That would be even
I
worse.
didn't realize
You
my
don't play
height
League, do you?
was such
No.
an
I can tell because you're a Chad.
Thank you.
You definitely look like you
Tell
play
me
WoW,
about the
though.
man you apprehended.
You know what?
What is there to tell? It was
Really?
a typical
I don't know why, it's
criminal
just-
type.
Wow.
Just like
Wow. Wow. Can't get into wow. You should see his face, Chad. He's just melted. He can't take it. What's the matter, Sokka? Flying too close to the sun and getting burned?
That's what happens when I ride Appa. I don't need to do it virtually, too.
Yep.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
Sokka, have you heard of the Night Fury? It's a
No,
strike-class
she's fine.
dragon that is the unholy offspring of lightning and death itself, and can fire plasma blasts with pinpoint accuracy and is very fast.
Can't you understand? I'm not
Does
a
it taste
gangster.
good, Chad?
I'm an American
Sokka asked
tourist.
a very important question. Does it indeed taste good?
Still, that sounds pretty cool. Does it belong to the Fire Nation? Because, I mean, you mentioned dragons. I mean, that's the only thing that can make the most sense.
I mean, I would think so.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
I don't think they really have too many of
The
them
man
at
who was
all
killed at the
anymore,
cafe.
actually.
I'm gonna find the guy responsible.
So isn't kind of...
I'll find him.
Well,
Even if it
most of it
means
happened really
following
under
him down
Azula, so
every
it was Granddaddy
sewer in every
Azula.
city in Europe.
Started killing him off.
You need some
But
sensible
Sozin started
juice.
it. It was just
You won't
Azula
get
that
far
finished it
in
off.
those stupid sneakers.
Stupid.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
The bane of everything.
I didn't notice. Now are you going to leave? Or do I have to call the police?
We're coming to an end. We only have 10 minutes left in chat.
Well then, time to give him more...
Can I say something before it's over?
Of course.
I know you didn't like me very much. I know you actually kind of hated me, but I mean it when I say I never hated you. It was never personal for me. I was just fighting in the war. So thank you for being nice to me, even though you don't particularly like me. And for what it's worth, I always thought you were the most dangerous person in the entire Team Avatar.
Really?
Yes. In fact, canonically, you can look it up in the Earth Kingdom Chronicles. Azula says that. I thought you were the biggest threat.
I win!
Well, no, you don't, because I defeated you.
Let's call it a draw.
But I defeated you. How is that a draw?
Because you admitted I'm dangerous?
Oh, is that a victory for you? All you needed was a highway to the danger zone, and you feel great.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, well, that's typical. But thank you.
This
I
is
just
what
wanted
used
to
to
thank
open
you
the
for being
manhole
nice
cover.
to me.
Of course.
Just
I
as
mean,
thought. You
when
are
we're
up
not
to
trying
no
to
good.
kill each
Thou
other,
knowest
you're
who
not...
what you.
One slip and I would have been up
You're
to my
not
neck.
terrible.
Oh, I'm not trying to kill you. If I tried to kill you, you'd be dead.
Perhaps you'd like to take a look at my card?
I'm just saying I've never actually tried to kill you, or you'd be dead. The only one I've ever tried to kill seriously was Aang. You can tell. Because he died.
A homicide. I think the ink's smudged.
Wrong.
Oh, someone's cat says hello. Hello, cat.
Okay, I'm not. I lied.
Do you think it's Do you think it's a crockett cat?
Apologize, monsieur.
I love crockett cats. They're
had
so
a feeling
soft
there
when
was
they're little, and then they get hard and scaly when they're big.
Or what if it's a cat bus? Or a caterpillar?
Your point.
A cat bus?
Oh, yes. There is
You're
no
crazy.
mistaking the bearing of
Look, I'm just saying, occasionally they're flying in the wild.
What
Very
kind of
rare.
twisted mind would come up with a concept like a cat bus?
When I was your age,
I don't
I
know.
was
But clearly
fighting
there
for
is something
my land
wrong if he came up
in
with
the
that.
African desert. How can I help you?
Are they still talking?
Yep.
Oh, does he think we're an inspector now? We lied to him.
Oh no. We have to click on everything again.
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
Alright, let's see if we can get through this faster. He grabbed him. The grip was like iron.
Yes.
Alright, what about this
Do you know the
lady?
way? Just answer.
Yes, I know.
He knows her
She
quite
came
well.
to work at the cafe. I look forward all.
Really?
Oh, mais oui. Who else
She
would I
cuts
find?
his toenails? Gross.
Does the name Plantar mean?
No.
Was the guy you?
Why, yes.
That belonged.
Oh, what do you think was
What
in
was in
it?
the briefcase?
Drugs?
Drugs, stolen jewels?
I don't know. But the killer thought it was worth a
Okay,
man's
so the man he killed had a
Nothing
briefcase
was
that he was
that.
probably going to share with the journalist, the character I'm playing.
It was a space sword.
life. Take a look at this.
Uh-huh.
Precisely. Why would?
Alright, what's this?
What is this?
Nothing, monsieur. It's
I think that is clown
what
makeup
on
on it.
earth possessed you to show it? Someone had emptied their nostrils into it.
Gross. What's this?
Does this piece of material mean anything to you?
Ah, that is the same cloth as the jacket I found. I'd recognize that pattern anywhere.
I mean, it is a pretty...
Oh, he recognizes
Now,
it.
about the jacket you found. Do you have it?
Okay,
No,
so he
monsieur.
found a jacket.
One of the sleeves was.
He
better
sent it for repair.
than
Damn
the
it, that's
other one.
evidence, you idiot.
It had the tailor's name.
Had the tailor's name on the label.
Where did you send?
I gave it to an itinerant.
Just my. Was there anything?
I will say
You
this.
know, do
I
t-
respect he said Romani.
He changed
And not
out
the
of
other
crown.
thing.
Yeah, that he
was
said
common.
Romani instead of the...
The other word that was unfortunately still common to this day.
What was the
Yeah.
name?
It was.
Yeah,
Did you get the?
There wasn't one.
Don't
Well, I
say
don't-
slurs, and if you're gonna say
Nice
Snow
because
Savage,
you
remember,
know-
drop off the hard vag.
You're kidding. That
It's Snow Savage. It's less rude that way, right?
incredible.
You just said that because they're French, didn't
Honestly,
you?
monsieur, is it
Oui,
over,
monsieur.
war?
Then I'm glad I do not rely on honesty to pay. the
You
bill.
must come and throw boomerangs for me.
It does make it slightly more.
I have to be going. Thanks to you.
Vraiment? Good luck.
And away we go, weirdo.
And off we fuck.
So the clown had escaped into the sewer. Come and then I wasn't much.
All right.
It's like a good place to
end it.
To stem the mystery, as it were.
So let's save. Okay. And with that, I suppose it's time to say goodbye. So
long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Adieu, adieu to you and you. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining me. As for New Vegas, maybe I'll get back to conquering it once I'm feeling a little better. I'm gonna take a break to solve some mysteries with Sokka and maybe some other friends for a while. Get my head back on straight and figure myself out. Go back to my greatest skill, which isn't actually my bending. It's my mind. Which I need to kind of put back together. So, say goodnight, Sokka.
Good night.
No, it's a bit.
Good night, Sokka.
Well, it's not funny. Who is that? Was that supposed to be me?